Good morning and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this morning with Mason and Brandy, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is Mason's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands. The motivation and the corrections that we use when we're training our puppies, and the training equipment that we're using. Brandy is using a regular 6-foot web training leash. She keeps the bulk of the leash folded neatly in her right hand. That leaves her left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we use here at school is a tiny little tug and release on the training collar. And that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Mason is going to come home with his own training equipment. You're going to be taught how to use that properly during your follow-up training session. Now Mason is sitting very nicely at Brandy's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is nothing more than proper leash walking, and the command is Mason heel. Now at this point Mason has a job to do, and that is to walk next to you nicely when you're walking him down the street. Not forging ahead or lagging behind, and you're going to find this to be a very useful command as he continues to get bigger. He has been taught to sit automatically every time you stop walking. So if you stop to cross the street or you stop to talk to a neighbor, he should be sitting nicely at your left and waiting for his next command. He shouldn't be lunging out, trying to jump on the person that you're talking to, or trying to drag you out into traffic. He should be sitting quietly at your left and waiting for your next command. If you change pace, you change direction, he should do the same, and every time that you stop your feet, he sits automatically. And he's doing a great job of demonstrating this command. If you notice, Brandy's walking like she doesn't have a dog on the leash. He's right there next to her. If she needs to, she would give him a tiny little correction as a reminder. Nice automatic sit, and the next command that we're going to demonstrate is the sit stay. The stay is a hand-on voice command, and because it is a stationary exercise, it is a one-word command. Your long sit stay you practice indoors as well as outdoors. You're going to start out at about 30 seconds, and you're going to work slowly up over the next couple of months to a 3-minute sit stay. When Brandy returns back to him, she walks counterclockwise back to his shoulders. When she gets to his shoulders, she stops, because at that point he expects to get another command, and she told him to heel again. And she's talking to him and keeping him focused and telling him good job as they're walking along. He's like a little Velcro dog. He wants to be right stuck to your left leg, which is a good thing. This is another demonstration of your sit stay. And this time, instead of returning back to him, Brandy's going to demonstrate the come on command.
Mason, come.
And he comes right in and sits. No jumping, no feet on human beings. And she praises him for a good job. That was a very good recall exercise. And he's at such a great age, and he's so impressionable right now, that if you continue to work with him with these commands, he's going to be a beautifully trained adult golden retriever. Brandy leaves him in a sit stay. She walks all the way out to the end of her training leash. She makes him hold that command for a few moments, just so he gets the whole sit stay thing. She uses his name and a happy voice, and he comes right in where he wants to be and sits. Now the next commands that we're going to be demonstrating for you are your series of down commands. These are a little bit harder for the puppies. The first one is the down from a heel position. So with puppy seated at your left, you use your left open palm straight down toward the ground. The one-word command to down and stay. Your sit, stay, and your down, stay practice right in your house. It's cold outside. This is a great exercise to practice while you're eating dinner or watching TV. You're going to start out at about a minute, and you're going to work slowly up to 5 minutes. When Brandy returns back to him, again, she will walk all the way around him just as she did on the sit stay, returning back to his shoulders, and then she heels him out of that command, and we'll demonstrate that again for you. And please use your video as an instructional video to practice with him, because that's the most important part.
Down. Stay.
It's your down stay from a heel position. Now this time, instead of returning back to him again, Brandy's going to call him out of this. And as you get more comfortable using your commands, you're going to be able to mix them up and make it fun. Make the puppy think. Don't be too predictable when you're working with him, because he'll start doing the commands without you. And the last command that Brandy's going to demonstrate for us is going to be the down from a distance. Now he got distracted by something and all she said was no heel, and she used her left hand with that little correction. Now she's left him in a sit stay. She's going to use the right hand to give the command.
Down. Down. Stay.
And he wants to crawl into you, so you're going to be practicing lengthening out your distance. And that is your down from a distance. Now we've demonstrated for you all of Mason's formal on-leash obedience commands. We have a packet of information for you to help you to make living with him a little bit less stressful for everyone. He has done a great job here at school. He's a nice puppy. We've enjoyed every minute of having him, and we want to thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.